So we are here for the wildcard weekend 2026 schedule for the NFL. So the first game, the NFL now announced officially opening round of the playoffs, the wildcard weekend, which used to be 2 on Saturday, 3:30 or 4:30 Eastern, and then they had one on, and they had, which is the 4:30 game was always the ABC ESPN game, when ESPN had Monday Night Football, always, and it was never on ABC. Hardly, like rare, rarely if any was on ABC. And then they had, but now they have more on ABC. When there's no shows on ABC that they want to show, to fill the time. And NBC's doing with, they're trying to be kind of like NBC's doing with Sunday Night Football. And they're going into NBA, Sunday Night NBA, and then they're going into Sunday night, and they're going into Sunday baseball with MLB. And then during Sunday baseball or Sunday basketball, like when the NFL season is done, they're not showing NFL anymore. And then they're going to have, in weeks they're showing NFL, and in the weeks they're not showing the Olympics. And then, like the wintertime, in the Winter Olympics, and then Sunday baseball, when they're not showing the Summer Olympics. They'll be going on when they're not showing the Summer Olympics. And basically when they're not showing football, you'll have Sunday baseball be going on during like the summer months, but with NBC Sports Network, new network, NBC Sports Network coming on, you're having which is soft launch and then YouTube TV. So that's what they're trying to do. And Fox has been doing that with, and WWE was the thing. And SmackDown was on there. They moved SmackDown to ESPN. They moved SmackDown. They saw it as a flop. WWE SmackDown. They moved that to ESPN. They moved SmackDown back to USA Network. USA Network rebought the rights. Or NBC Universal, I guess. They put in USA Network. Like they always have back on there. So, anyways, it's going to be the first game is the Los Angeles Rams at the Carolina Panthers at 4:30 Eastern Fox, and then the final game is the Pittsburgh Steelers hosting Houston Texans at Eastern ESPN ABC. So the 4:30 Eastern game is going to be the Los Angeles Rams at the number 4 Carolina Panthers on Fox, and Fox Sports days. They're going to have it like a shortened pregame show. They're going to college basketball and NFL game on Fox. They're going to the Super Eagles. Super Eagles supposed to be number 1 on South Carolina, and Tom Brady took over that spot. So now number 2 knows he does play games on Fox every few years. They get the rights with CBS, NBC, Fox, every so often they share every rights, for an extra third game. For a second game, they'll have contract advantage for the second game because there's 5 networks, there's 6 games. So those 3 networks will share an extra game. And it's the Los Angeles at the Carolina Panthers. Fox Sports at 4:30 Eastern. 4 Eastern, they'll have the start of the pregame show, truncated 3-minute pregame show. And then at Eastern, with the regular pregame, not the pregame show, at Fox NFL Sunday Premium Show, not the Fox NFL Kickoff Premium Crew, because and at Eastern on Fox, or Eastern on Prime Video, my bad, Eastern on Prime Video, the number 7 Green Packers at the number 2 Chicago Bears, and he knew that wasn't going to be on Fox. The Green Packers at the Chicago Bears, because they got that matchup. It was twice on Fox, once on a Saturday night and once on Sunday afternoon. That's on Prime Video, and we're gonna have a pregame show on Prime Video at 7:30 Eastern. We're not gonna have it at Eastern, we're gonna have it at 7:30 Eastern with the highlights of the Rams and the Panthers game. Probably, and then we'll talk about that game, and then talk about the Packers and the Bears, and talk about the NFC or the NFC playoffs. Like, who they think's gonna win. We'll probably have more about that during like the pre-post game, and then they're gonna do that for the final game of the year. Because with Prime Video now, they had 4 seasons. 2 were without This is their 2nd year. They had a wild card game with the expansion of the playoffs. Now they want a wild card game. And Amazon if NFL is willing to pay, if Amazon is willing to pay more for a wild card game, or if Amazon's like, fine, then we'll opt out of our contract then if you don't get one, And then FL's like, wait, we don't want opt-outs of this contract. Absolutely not, We want the contract to be stayed in place. And then that's what Kirk Street Michaels moved over from NBC. After since he was with John Madden, then he was with Chris Collier, since pretty much just roasting football. And then when Amazon moved over, he started with Kirk Street. And then Buffalo Bills at the Jaguars. The Buffalo Bills are 6 with 12-5. Houston Texans won. They didn't have the tiebreaker of Houston Texans. They won a 6th seed, so they had to play their division rivals. Even if the Chargers won, or the Broncos, no matter what they're doing, because if the Chargers won, they might eliminate. They would have to play the Broncos 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, that'd be tough. You don't have to play the Broncos 2 weeks in a row with their real starters, because the Broncos, the Chargers might win one, the Broncos might win one. Might be split. So if they had rematch in the division round, second round, this would be, with the Bills. But the Bills got a good match, 12-5. And then number 3, Jaguars at 13-4 on CBS, and with Jimmy Armstrong and Paramount Plus. If you have a more expensive plan of Paramount Plus, you get CBS. Old plan to Paramount Plus used to have the basic plan of Paramount Plus used to have CBS affiliate built in, but if you're a new subscriber to Paramount Plus, you have to have the more expensive plan. But the old plans, if you have an older plan and you've had Paramount Plus for a while, well, cancel it. You're still not the CBS affiliate, And then number 6 seed San Francisco 49ers at the number 3 seed Philadelphia Eagles on Fox and Fox Sports. So with 12-5 San Francisco 49ers, and then the 3 seed Philadelphia Eagles at they're 11-6. They're on Fox and Fox Sports. The Eagles are in the 3 seed because they're the division winners, and the Raiders for 12-5. And the Fox Sports. And then number 7 seed Los Angeles Chargers are in the premier show and pregame show at 4 Eastern. And then the 8 in the show and pregame show at the Chargers and the Patriots at 7:30 Eastern. Football in America. It's got a truncated one because maybe they're in the NFL doesn't let them have it until the 3-hour window is done. Before they can start to re-encourage or networks start choosing that because nobody's gonna watch it anyways. Most, the preview, even if it got a blowout hand, pretty much majority of people are not. So I don't blame them, we're not doing that. And the It's the 17 Messengers, 11 cents. It's New England Patriots 13 or 14 and 3 there. And that's NBC. Peacock. And if you have live sports playing the Peacock, there's one that is the basic one is live sports, but the second tier is live sports Scourge. And then Universal for a splash. And then on ESPN has the full game for Houston Texans and October and Bio. And then over in Pittsburgh Steelers at 10 Sun, they won the AFC North. And Eastern on Monday the 12th. There used to be no Monday night game. It would be on Saturday at noon Eastern. But ESPN, they did it to where ESPN, it's their true Monday spot. And that's on ESPN. And then with the full pre and post game coverage. And then ABC will have the game. They usually don't have post game coverage, but they have the whole game. They have like a little bit of pre-game, like that, 50 Eastern. And then ABC has it, and then it's gonna be on ESPN Plus as well. And then ESPN Deportes, it's gonna be on ESPN Plus in English and Spanish. And it's gonna be on ESPN Deportes in Spanish. And then Manicast with Peyton Neely. And it's going to be on ESPN 2 and ESPN Plus simulcast as well.